It says going live and we are live. Welcome to the live stream, arm wrestling fans. This is the first part of the East versus West prediction series. I'm planning on doing about 9 or 10 live streams to really promote the event and to really boost my channel forward because it has been kind of dead for past couple of weeks. So it is a great opportunity, and in turn I get to do the promotion of East versus West as well. To buy the pay-per-view for August 6th. The link is in the description. Please purchase the pay-per-view, $15 pay-per-view. And the match, the super match that we are going to talk about today is between Chancha from USA versus Zurab Tavbaridze. Before we get into the details of the match, let us read a few chats. I think the light is too bright. First moderator, SG Records. First, as a non-YouTuber. Stacy Morgan with a super chat. Thank you very much, brother. $5 super chat. And I might as well be the first super chatter. Thank you very much, brother. Stacy always supports me. I support creators that I believe in, bro. And it ain't huge money, Slam, but I appreciate you, sir. To everyone else, enjoy one stop information shop. Zurab gonna kill Chance. To everyone else, enjoy your answers. Okay, stay up to date, like and share. That is important part, guys. Like the video. I usually don't like to ask you guys to share it with everyone because it is kind of bothering other people who do not want to watch it. Zurab gonna kill Chance Z. So I'm also about to update a video on this topic as well. Andreas, a member of the channel. Hello, brother. Pradeep, respect for you starting the live after Engin finished his. Thank you very much. So I almost assumed that Engin is going to go for 1.5 hours. This is why I scheduled it to 10:30, and I would have still started if Engin was going live at this time because I knew it is a matter of 5 or 10 minutes at most. So hope that makes sense. So let's now discuss the super match. He calculated it. Yes. Chancha versus Zurab Tavbaridze. Before that, what I should do, I believe, is that I should create a poll and let's see who wins on August 6th. East versus West for Chance Zurab. Goat Pradeep Jung only. Goat at what? I don't think that is a true statement at all. Arm wrestling news goat. Yeah, maybe because there are not many people. But I will be getting some competition for sure. Faisal Khan, Chance, Shaw, Matt Mask are not at the level of competing Europeans. If Chance loses this one, it is over now. It would be his 4th straight defeat. Yes, Chance is definitely on a big losing streak. People overestimating Zurab in this one. Andrea Jake Valdaze. And Andrea, if I'm not wrong, he's from Georgia. So are you not supporting your countrymen? Goat of arm wrestling fans, Jung only. Okay. So Zurab versus Chancha. I prepared some points that I used in the video as well. So I think it is a good base to discuss this super match. And so this is the 4th super match on the East versus West 4 card. So I think Engin decides the order of the matches depending on what he believes is the least important to the most important match. So on that list, this super match is number 4. And I'm going to read the comments after we discuss a few points. And if we talk about their physical stats, Zurab is not a huge guy. He used to compete in 85 kg WAF. Right now, he's about 100 kilos. He looks lean. Not absolutely shredded, but definitely lean. And he's about 5'8", 5'9 max. I don't think he's 5'9", and about 100 kilos. And I asked Roman SG Records, and he told me that he's either 31 or 32. I'm not sure about his age. So somewhere around that range. Chancha, on the other hand, is younger and bigger. Chance is about 24 years old, 125 kilos, so 25 kg heavier, and 6 feet tall, so 3-4 inches taller as well. But is Chance really a bigger guy? I would say yes, but not that much because clearly Chancha is carrying a lot more fat compared to Zurab. And people are talking about Chancha losing weight. Should he lose weight? In my opinion, right now, it is a difficult question. Only Chance knows the correct answer for that question, because if we look at it, around his age, 24 years old only, so maybe he has the chance to progress. But if we look at his frame, 6 feet tall and about 280 pounds, and even though he's kind of fat, so with that being said, he doesn't really have the frame to be a huge guy, to be a super heavyweight top contender. Clearly he doesn't have the frame. Even while carrying a lot of fat, he still weighs around less than 300 pounds, and even 300 pounds is not good enough to be a top three guy in today's world. So that was the discussion about their physical stats. So I think Chance should and will continue in the super heavyweight. But yes, if he cuts down to 110 kilos, that will be a more competitive weight class for him. And we talk about their achievements. I was searching, and this is the good thing about European arm wrestlers, that they always mention their achievements on their how do we say it, Instagram page. And if you go to Zurab Tavbaridze's Instagram page, it says world champion, one time world medalist. So there we can see 5 silver medals in worlds, which is amazing. European medalist, 6 silver medals and 3 bronze medals. And isn't it surprising that Zurab Tavbaridze has won gold at world championship, WAF championship, but not at European championship? I remember that left hand match that he lost to Bojidar Simeonov in 2017, 80 kilos. I think it was 80 kilo match. And endurance, yes. The Drew 24. We are going to definitely talk about Chancha's endurance. And what do you guys think? Let me ask you a question. What is the biggest win for Chancha? Is it Mike Ayalo, Don Underwood, Jordan Sill? What would you consider the biggest victory for Chancha? This is the question. Now let me read a few. I apologize in the beginning. I may not be able to read all the comments. Jed is saying Zurab going to kill Chance. He calculated it. Good timing. Chancha, Matt Mask are not at the level to compete Europeans. If Chance loses, okay, read that. And I agree with you as well. Goat of arm wrestling fans. Chance. Jung Only is saying, in my opinion, Chance cannot finish Zurab once, especially more than 3 times. He doesn't need to do that more than 3 times. It is a best of 5. So 3 times should be good enough. Is endurance. The Drew 24. Yes, endurance is a big part. We saw that in the Ron Bath match, Chancha versus Ron Bath match. Chance was looking really dominant, even though he slightly lost the center because of his speed against Ron Bath, and he lost his hand as well. But the side pressure, man, that was amazing. I've never seen anyone do that to Ron Bath. That was amazing. But his wrist, his hand quickly gassed out. That was really poor. Elite level arm wrestler should not have that big of a visible weakness in his game, that you, by the time round 2 finished, you are absolutely chilled, absolutely perfectly normal, and by round 3 you immediately gassed out. Sayon is saying Chance. Pradeep, you were looking large enough with Michael in the frame. Please try to discuss topics related to this topic and questions related to this topic only. But yes, no, there was a big difference between us. How is Chance percentage this time? Percentage, I would say Chancha's winning percent, I would say not more than 30%. Gold Arm site says Zurab is 31. Okay, that is correct. 31. Gold Arm is a great website. Andrea Jake Valdaze, I am, but I have to be realistic. Zurab is kind of overrated. It is good match for Chance stylistically. That is a good point. We are going to discuss that. So let's move further in our chat. Bojidar was 18 years old at that time. Chance all the way, bro. Hey Pradeep, totally unrelated, but in South Korea they are planning a reality TV show called Over the Top with a 100K prize fund for the top arm wrestler in Korea. I thought in Korean currency, I'm guessing 100K. You should know about it. Jungwon Lee, please send the link to me on Instagram or Facebook. How's it going by? Mazahir in Pro Panja. Okay, we are going to this pretty dominant. Yes, Mazahir just clean swept everyone. Not enough competition. And he was looking much stronger. He told me that I talked with him, and humble guy. He told me that when he arm wrestled Coach Ray, he was about 102, 103 kilos. And right now he was 109 kilos and looking leaner and more jacked. Man, I should not say, but I won't be surprised if Mazahir got on the pancakes, baby. Mazahir was looking bigger, like he gained 6 kilos, 7 kilos since the Chancha match, since the Coach Ray match, and he was looking leaner while doing so. That was amazing stuff. He just blew through everyone. No, nobody could stop him. Nobody, literally nobody. So let's move further. Nobody answered who is Chancha's biggest win. I was hoping for an answer. Chan should at the moment compete in WAF and try to get some winning moment and then go for super matches. I'm not sure if he's going to compete in WAF. So I would say these are Chancha's biggest wins, and a pin over John Brzink. We can also say that. So let's discuss their common opponents. Let's first discuss their last matches. Both of them lost their last super match 3-2. Chance lost to Ron Bath very recently, and Zurab Tavbaridze lost to John Brzink 3-2. I would assume that John Brzink is at a higher level than Ron Bath at this time. So Chance Shaw's performance looks less comparable to Zurab's, because Zurab's performance must look better because he was 3-2 against John Brzink. But on the other hand, Chan Shaw looked really, really dominant in the first couple of rounds. Smash the like, no chance, no chance. Steven, Adam, thank you very much, Adam. Chance needs to cut to 225, 245 or 240, whatever it is. That should be better. And common opponents. Common opponents are Ron Bath and John Brzink. So if we talk about the first match, John Brzink, Ron Bath versus Zurab Tavbaridze. That was for sure one of the best matches in the arm wrestling community, arm wrestling history. 3-2 win for Zurab Tavbaridze, but that was kind of controversial. I would say Zurab got lucky there, and very close. Anyone could have won that match that day. Ron Bath had to hit the King's move. He had to take his hand, but we need to remember that he pinned Zurab Tavbaridze inside as well, in a hook as well. But he had to kind of follow that up with a press. Hook was not enough. He had to do that with a press. So that was the story of that match. And after that, we saw John Brzink versus Zurab Tavbaridze. That match, I would not say it was very close, but yes, he did get a couple of sneaky pins over John Brzink. And John also little bit struggled to pin Zurab Tavbaridze in the last match, and he had to load him with a lot of pronation. So John was also avoiding Zurab's hook power, and Ron Bath was also doing the same after first round, of course. And if we look at Chancha versus John Brzink, John Brzink tried to hook Chancha and it did not end really well. And that was John Brzink's first match. So John who faced Zurab and John who faced Chancha are not comparable. But I'm sure Chancha is also gaining a lot since then. So it is kind of difficult situation to assess. But if we see anyone who has defeated Chancha, they've always tried to top roll him. Nobody has really hooked Chancha. Sandre said this, tried to do that, but he quickly decided to go for the top roll. Ryan Bourne top rolled Chancha. John Brzink had to go for the outside move. And all of his opponents, they are top rolling him. Ron Bath also outside move. So nobody is really hooking Chancha, and that is Zurab's primary weapon, which does not seem to be working against Chancha at all, which takes us to Andrea Jake Valdaze's point that styles make matches. This is a good stylistic match for Chancha, and I too believe that Chancha is strong enough to get pins over Zurab Tavbaridze. I think I can boldly make this a statement and bravely make this a statement that Chancha is a stronger human being than Zurab Tavbaridze. And by strong, some people mean that hook strong. No, if you're taking somebody's wrist, you are stronger than him. It doesn't matter where in a hook he would have won. No, he's not stronger. If he cannot stop The other guy's top roll, he's not stronger, clearly. So after Chance lost to Ron, let me quickly read a few chats, then I'll get back to the video discussion. Chance all the way, bro. Okay, sorry, bhai, I'll keep it to this topic. Chance wins this. 100K USD, okay. Wow, never heard of that. Chance should at the moment compete in WEF. Read that already. Chance needs to cut. Nice, nice. Chancha, biggest win was Ron Bath. Okay. When he first week. Yes, yes, he has already defeated, but I don't think it was a super match, if I'm not wrong. Mike Hello, Chance and Jerry should pull already. I think it is going to be a bad match for Chancha. Might not even be an interesting match, yes. Grudge to settle. Zurab loves to go inside, but does not have the forearm height to prevent Chance top roll. I agree with that, Solarun. Ron had a super match before that. No, he didn't. It was 5 weeks ago. It was 5 weeks ago. No, which super match are you going to talk about? Okay, okay, in that tournament. I think they had a tournament before, and then the super matches were after. When Chancha defeated Ron Bath, I don't know what happened, but yes, something like that. Adam, you're correct. Chan should have won versus Ron. Why Levan don't participate East versus West? Engin did say that it may not be possible, but it did not clarify. Maybe the amount that he's asking is way too much. Maybe the good opponents are not available. I don't know what is the case. Was Mazahir stronger at the time of Coach Ray match than Bowen is right now? No, I would not think so. Right now, Bowen versus Mazahir would be a good match. Now, I believe now Mazahir would beat Coach Ray. Of course, without a weight limit. If you introduce a weight limit, then Coach Ray is going to destroy him again. Chinmay Das, don't really understand why Chance insists on being a super heavyweight with his frame. Could drop 40-50. So many people are saying that Chance should cut his weight because we have seen that Corey West, guys who are carrying a lot of fat, even though they are over 400, well over 400 pounds, still they're kind of struggling. He was struggling against John Brzink, against Alex Kurdecha. Now these are great athletes. Both of them are probably top 15 in the world, and Alex is probably near top 5 in the world. But yes, if Corey West is struggling doing that, Chancha is going to face the same troubles because he's almost 150 pounds lighter than Corey West. So yeah, I totally get it. It is going to be a really difficult journey for Chancha in the super heavyweight division. And Ryan Bowen did mention that Chancha 3 years ago was talking about cutting to 200 pounds, I think, middleweight. Andre is saying, I don't know about a win, but he gave more trouble to Todd than Irakli did. His arm looked very strong versus on Ron. Yes, I think he will beat Zurab. I agree with your comment, brother. I also believe that Chancha is stronger than Zurab, and Zurab's style is not really effective. But I'm worried about Chance's endurance because I believe he's going to take him to the pad in the first round, maybe with a single surge. Second round, maybe there are a couple of surges. One surge gets stopped, he stands up, surges again, and gets him to the pad. What if the third round he needs 2 surges and even the second surge gets stopped there? Then it is going to be a bad day. I think Zurab is always going to be like that. Always with a slight pronation, maybe with no pronation, with palm up. But Chancha's gas tank, I would not say that it is not good. I would say it is really bad, like a really bad endurance. Something that Travis Bagent was also mentioning, that Chancha is far away from beating these guys. He's looking good only in the first round, but these warriors that do not give up, you need to do much more than that to beat them. Like you need to beat them first round comfortably, maybe second round comfortably. Even then, you are far away from victory, which Ron Bath already showed against Chancha. So I believe every round is going to be like that, and maybe the third round is going to get stopped. Earlier, I was thinking that this has the potential to be match of the night, but then I quickly kind of went back to assess my thoughts after that Ron Bath match, and I realized that Chancha does not have a good enough endurance to be match of the night anywhere if the card is big enough, because he cannot give you those 1 minute long matches. He just cannot because of his endurance. So definitely this is not going to be the match of the night because of his endurance. But the level of the match, I genuinely believe this has the potential to be one of the closest matches, because Zurab is always going to be like that. It is a matter when, in which round he gets the stop. And once he gets the stop without a wrist, it will somewhat look like the FA Comic versus Zurab match, where Zurab is just shaking, veins are about to pop out of his hand in his head, and he's super red. And but somehow he manages to avoid the pin. This is how I believe this match is going to look like. So SG Records, after Chance lost to Ron, he didn't look that much concerned of his match with Zurab because he thinks Zurab is different puller and he could be top rolled. Yes, this is the thing, that everyone is top rolling Chancha, and Zurab Tavbaridze is not going to top roll Chancha. He's not. That is the problem for him. And I think this could be Zurab's one of the most difficult matches. Of course, not as long as the Ron Bath match, but definitely going to be a difficult match. But we have seen even in that match, Ron Bath match, that taking Zurab's wrist is not enough. You need to have some kind of follow-up press, not by completely getting behind his shoulder, but somehow a pushing movement, not just pulling movement. Ron Bath needed that. John Brzink needed that, and everybody kind of needs that. And can Chancha do that? Ryan Bowen asked him if Chance has a press, and Chance replied that from the center he cannot get behind his shoulder, but if the arm is maybe halfway down or 2/3 down on the winning side, on his own winning side, then he can access his press. This is what he said. So I do think that the arm is going to be there in that range, but can Chancha utilize his press that we have not seen him utilize at all till now? That is the big question. Irfan deleted something. Never missing any part of the live podcast these days. Allocating time out of my busy schedule. Same thing here, Chinmada, same thing. So I did not upload anything for so many days because for about a couple of weeks I was really busy, and you won't believe, yesterday I watched about 14-15 podcasts all over 1 hour. 14-15 podcasts and at least 20 other videos in a day, and all of them were above 1 hour. I downloaded them and watched everything at 3x speed. I did not skip anything. Watched them at 3x speed, and my head was like, man, filled with too much information. But at least I felt good that I'm updated with the information what happened in these 10-15 days. Now I can at least start making videos, because I genuinely believe when I've not watched everything, I'm definitely missing out on something, and I do not want to give you wrong or half information in my videos. That is why I prefer not to make any videos before watching everything that is available on the internet. Hey Pradeep, how was the Pro Punjab League? You seem to have so much fun there. Master Jack, definitely. Earlier I was thinking, man, what am I going to do there? I have no experience in recording videos at tournaments, taking interviews live. But yes, it was a good learning experience. Next time, definitely it is going to be better. I wish now that there is one more event like that, and I'm going to enjoy it even more. Weight but not functional. It is genetics, bro. Chance has the body and internal organic functions to support his weight. How do you know that? How do you know about his internal organ? Zurab must be working on that flop press. Zurab is always working on that, even during matches. Chance is young and probably not close to his prime yet. Yes, 24 years. That is really, really young. Very skeptical that even chance to become top 10 in the open class. Okay, difficult. Yeah, with his frame, definitely top 10 is going to be difficult, especially in that 6-round super match format. It is going to be difficult for him. Your weakness kind of always stays your weakness unless you totally dedicate everything to that one thing, and then other things are going to go down. Because if the endurance is that big of a weakness in his game, I think it is going to stay a weakness forever unless he gives that much time to endurance training, stamina training, that it hampers his ability to train the other areas where he's already strong at. Zurab 1 week after East versus West will participate in a tournament against Canada. Yes, Jeff Frank is going to do a similar kind of East versus West tournament, guys. And I have not made a video about it. I think I should, because and Jeff Frank, trust me, he's not copying any ideas. He was doing those. He was inviting Europeans to compete against Canadians and Americans even before Engin started doing that. He was doing that in 2020. He already had many matches scheduled that were delayed because of COVID. So Jeff had that idea. Jeff really loves strict European arm wrestling. That is why he invites Europeans over USA or over Canada to compete there. So this is the reason. Maybe I should discuss the matches here, but no, I'm going to keep this live stream to Chancha versus Zurab only. Chance is not a professional arm wrestler at all. And I like the points that Don Underwood made and that Travis made. You need to be really serious. I don't know the term he used, big time. He was trying to big time Ron Bath. Yes, he was looking kind of casual. You should be breathing fire at the start. You do not want to miss that even a millisecond at the start. You need to hit hard. This is what was lacking in Chan Shaw's game. What level is Pradeep? I don't know. Very low level. Pradeep, did MMT and Rebecca help you with equipment like I suggested? No, I did not see any equipment with them, so I didn't ask them. I think my microphone worked good enough. How many people in India has Singh as last name? Many, way too many. SG Records with the membership comment. Thank you very much, brother. You deserve love and support for watching 3x speed. Yeah, man. Yesterday was not good. There's way too much pressure. Your interview when you praised Rebecca for helping and convincing your own wife, it was so funny. Master Jack, you watched the full interview. Thank you very much for that, brother. Thank you. So do I have any other points remaining to discuss in that match? How many people? Okay, how long will be live? So I'm going to end this in about 5 more minutes. I do not want it to be a very long live stream, because I know you guys also have to watch the live stream and everyone is going live. I'm really sick of those 2-hour live stream. There are occasions when a 2-hour live stream is demanded, but every time 2-hour, that is way too much. Genuine question: does Chance have a shot against Jerry? I don't think so. I would say maybe 1 or 2%. But will you grow your beard as long as Gennady? I wish I could and get some sponsors like Monster Michael Todd, but I couldn't. I have some time. Your hair and beard is coming along good. Yes. It has been 12 days since I shaved. I think 12, 13. I don't know. I shaved on 15th, I think 15th. So maybe 14 days. So Zurab Tavbaridze also mentioned after the Ron Bath match that he had COVID around that time and he was really weak. This is why the match was really close. So we need to keep that in mind as well. This can be an excuse. It can be the truth. So we are nobody to judge here. I'm just here to report what he said. Hello, everyone. Mark Skigera. Greetings, Pradeep, Shodex. Zurab is no joke. I agree. But Zurab is also new to this 100 kg body weight. And has he really proven himself at this weight? Has he really proven? Has he beaten a big name other than Ron Bath? I think Zurab's biggest win is also Ron Bath. So I think I discussed all the points that I had in my mind, and I'm going to end this live stream in a few minutes. Start training, Pradeep. Would love to see you pull. Aris, I have a genuine question. Can the arm wrestling community suggest me some workouts, like a total beginner, a total novice? Would you guys love to help me? I'm sure many of you are well-trained arm wrestlers. Like not a personal training, because I know from where I am living, if I ask for personal training from somebody from India, it is going to cost me much less compared to if I'm going to ask someone living in Western countries, because I know the cost of living is way too much there compared to India. So I may not be able to afford that training. But can you guys help me, just like general workouts? Maybe I create a community post. What workout should I do today? This is what I did yesterday. Maybe would you guys help me? Todzilla workout program, simple and works. Watch his videos. Okay. Zurab is overrated at 100 kg. William, possible. It is possible. He was a great lightweight, but he wasn't a top dog, which we clearly saw. Yes, he won one WAF gold medal, but he did not even win the Europeans, not even once. Nine. He has 9 medals over there. All of them are silver and bronze. He did not win the Europeans. So yes, Zurab is an elite arm wrestler, but I would not say that he's is in that top 3 range. He was not in the top 3 range, even in his weight category. Maybe he was, but definitely not the best guy, and definitely not in the top 3 range in 100 kg weight division. What is your top 10 110 kg? Papu, that is a difficult question, my man. Prunik should be one. After that, it is difficult. It is same as, I think the super heavyweight category is much more clear now than the 110 kg category. Can John beat Ongarbayev? Can Ongarbayev beat John? Can John beat Todd? Can Todd beat Ongarbayev? And John, really difficult. I don't think any one of them can beat Prudnik. This is what I truly believe. So Prudnik is my number one, but after that, and there were guys who were just smashing Todzil at the Moldova tournament. I forgot the name, but there were guys. Can Todd beat those guys now? Difficult questions. Bicep curling a lot like Georgian. Mad Mask rice bucket. Okay. Rice bucket is for endurance. That is next level training, I would say. I need general strength now. Like, I haven't lifted a dumbbell in over a year. It is getting difficult. I tried, man. I used to do 20 repetition sets with 15 kg dumbbells, kind of easy workout. And I didn't lift for almost a year because of job. And like, to me, I had to make a choice, either keep working out. And it is not like I was working for arm wrestling specific workouts back then, general workout, but I even stopped doing that. So I haven't really lifted anything in over a year. Coach Ray training videos, great. And the biggest problem for me is my laziness. I cannot build those equipments by myself. Like, I'm really bad at that. So getting those equipments is also going to be like, I had a table, and I ordered a pulley system, but I have not installed the pulley in my wall for like a couple of months. This is how lazy I am. When is the next King of the Table in Dubai? I think August, September. I think it is in September. Late September, maybe early October. Why does people say that there are people more deserving than Chancha and that he's overrated? I saw that comment a lot. I don't know. December? No. I don't think it is December, Andres. Or maybe it is. Igor Mazurenko training for beginners. I've been following a month. Very straightforward. I have not seen those videos, brother. Alex Nicholas, please, a request. But it is simple. I will remember. But if it doesn't show up by typing this simple name, please send me on Instagram or Facebook. And you are right. I felt kind of, I don't know if I should share it here or not, but I felt kind of like very low self-esteem, like a huge fat belly, even at 87 kilos, which is a lightweight for arm wrestling community, but it is a heavyweight for me. And skinny looking arms. I felt kind of ashamed when I went to that tournament. Yes, I went there as a journalist. It is not my job to beat people at the table. I am kind of a journalist in arm wrestling, but still, man, I'm an arm wrestling journalist. And I would not lie. I kind of felt ashamed. Man, at least I should have some level, but then it is really difficult to find that time. But man, yes, you guys are right. I need to train. I think Zurab will smoke him. Pradeep, do a lot of table time. So I've invited a couple of guys to my house for training this Sunday. Oh, and one more question. Should I upload training footage? My training footage. Maybe I'll create a poll. Igor's training videos were one of the most viewed on YouTube. Andre Jekyll does it. Okay. That is a good. I'm performance enhancing pancakes, internal shoulder rotation, elbow flexion, wrist flexion, pronation. That's pretty much what you need. Strong Ton of different methods. They should all work. Thoughts is free on YouTube. Who wins Irakli mat mask? I think Irakli. Try these workouts. Which workouts, Alex? True that. True. Get yourself a gel beard, Pradeep. Sponsorship from Mike. Greetings, Pradeep. Short X is saying, hey, Pradeep. Hello, everyone. Oh, we read that. Irfan, get yourself a beard. Putting baby to sleep. So no audio, but I am still Mark. Thank you very much, brother. Do you have a pulley system? Here at my home, I don't. And even at my workplace where I live in my next other home, I have a pulley, but I have not installed. But I promise you guys, yes, I will install that pulley as soon as I can. Actually, I went to a couple of electricians, but they were not now. We cannot do that. Finding that drill bit was a difficult task. Yes, upload. You can motivate other. You can cover the king of the table too. Yes. पीपीएल का वीडियोस डालेंगे अपने चैनल पे. ब्लेसन भाई डालना तो शुरू कर दिया. आज 2-3 वीडियो डाली हैं तो वो देख लो जाके. कर रहे हैं धीरे धीरे. अब चलती रहेंगी वीडियो मेरे हिसाब से. Working out is life, just as important as working 50 years in the gym. Family rocks. Okay, stay strong. Steven, good motivation. My coach, who is a gym coil, by the way, said you can lift all day long, but nothing makes you strong like the table time. I will focus. So maybe I'll post the table time on my Hindi channel. Is something planned with MMT on your channel? No, I already did an interview. That was it. Nothing more. So thank you very much for supporting this live stream, guys. I will read it out loud again. August 6th, Chancha versus Zurab Tavbaridze, 4th match out of 16 super matches that Engin Terzi is going to organize at East versus West 4, Turkey as they call it now. And it is going to be a $15 pay-per-view. Link is in the description. Please, it is my request. $15. One guy made a really good comment that some people say that for them it is really difficult to afford $15. But he said that if you cannot save $15 in 4 months, in 3 months, because that event was announced 3 months advance, then you kind of need to rethink your life choices. If you cannot make $15, if you are a minor, if you are 15, 16, then it is a different thing. But if you are 21, 22, 25, and you're saying you cannot save $15 in 3 months, then my brother, it is something wrong with you. If it is not your priority, then it is a different thing. There are some people saying, why would anyone say that in the polls, Ryan Bowen channel polls and Engin Terzi channel polls, why would anyone say that I would not buy the pay-per-view? Why should they say that they would buy the pay-per-view? If everyone started buying the pay-per-views, where it would end? Literally not possible anywhere that everyone is going to buy the pay-per-view. I think anyone who is saying, I don't know what they're trying to say when they say, why would anyone say that they would not buy this pay-per-view? Because it is their right not to buy the pay-per-view and wait if they can find the footages or not. It is their right. We cannot force anyone. Not everyone can buy the pay-per-view or wants to buy the pay-per-view. So I think this is a silly argument. People saying that why should anyone say that they are not going to buy the pay-per-view? If anyone is saying they are going to watch the pirated stream and not going to buy the pay-per-view, then we have a problem, my friend. But not otherwise. Mark is saying, Pradeep, I am serious, brother. Yes, when did I say that? It is not serious. So you heard me. So I'm assuming your kid is asleep by now. Don't miss Mark's words, Pradeep. What did Mark say before that? Yeah, I think Voice of Arm Wrestling has the most comprehensive specific. So I'll keep you guys updated on the Hindi channel. I'll share it in the community post. Arm Wrestling News Hindi. $15 isn't bad for USA, but probably a bit pricey in India. Yes, much. So I would tell you $15 in India is more than 1 day salary, 8 hours salary for at least 70% of population. This is what I would tell you guys. 60% population at least. Now you can make assumptions. Compared to it is incredible. Yes, 16 matches. So again, link is in the description. I'm going to end this live stream before 40 minutes. Only 20 seconds remaining. Are you ever going to pull in Monster Factory? I don't think my level is ever going to be at that, but we can see. left-handed. If it is going to be, it is going to be left-handed. So thank you very much. I'm ending this live stream. Like, share, subscribe, not share, but subscribe, and buy the pay-per-view. Bye.